The most amazing thing about Bioneers is that it's totally practical solutions to real world problems. It's solving a need in the city, in the green world, because there's such a burgeoning green community in Houston, and it's an amazing time to be in the community because there's so many different groups. The interesting thing about Bioneers is that it's the only group that I've been a part of that really is a cross spectrum of different people looking for practical solutions to solve environmental, social, and economic justice issues. You'll find a community of positive, optimistic people, social entrepreneurs that are using business and real-world solutions to solve big problems. And the interesting thing about the Bioneers conference, to me, is that people don't go there to complain. They go there to figure things out. And this year's conference is incredible. It's really bringing together a large group of green business leaders and environmental leaders and social justice leaders into one space to engage our community on how our city is positioning itself to be a center for clean tech and renewable energy. We're going to have a panel discussion on social entrepreneurship, which is a really important movement in the city right now because Houston is such an entrepreneurial city. And the idea of using business to solve problems is something that's very dear to what Bioneers represents. So please come join us November 9th and 10th for what I think is the best Bioneers conference we've had yet in Houston.
Being a Bioneer is about respecting life, all life, not just the human species. And that's one of the reasons why I have dedicated my life to what I call design for life in my architectural practice. And it's about creating architecture that works in harmony with nature, in harmony with the climate, in harmony with life in general, creating community, respecting community, it's being socially responsible in all the work that we do. It's being environmentally and economically responsible. It's in all ways. It's all encompassing. And so, being a Bioneer is about respecting life and doing everything you can do to do only those things that are good for life.
Kath Conlon with Blackwood Educational Land Institute, the key sponsor for the Houston Bioneer Conference this year that happens November 9th and 10th at Emerson Unitarian Church. That's a mouthful. Please come out and join us on those days. You can register by going to blackwoodland.org website, or you can go to Beaming Bioneers Houston, and everything that you need will be there. So we've got 3 amazing panels for you. The first panel on Friday will be Houston, from energy capital of the world to energy city of the future. How do you like that? We've got Laura Spangen, we've got Brian Guido, we've got Laverne Williams, and then we've got, I can't remember who the 4th speaker is, but please come and join us. The other 2 panels will be on GMOs, that's on Saturday. Dr. Bob Randall will be there on that panel, and then we have another panel right after that, and it's called Social Entrepreneurship. And Bobby Hugel will be on that panel, as well as Jeff Kaplan and some other amazing people in town. So please come and join us on that, because these people are like breaking ground for new thought processes for the city of Houston. There's no reason for us to be lagging behind in anything. We should be out there #1. Then back up a little bit in the morning on Saturday, we've got 4 plenary speakers. We'll have Rick Voss talking about food security. We've got Crystal Montanez who will be talking about her project with bees and empowering women. And then we've got Linda Geffen who will be there talking about human trafficking. And unfortunately, Houston is one of the lead cities or the top cities in that business, which is actually what it is. Then we have a fabulous Earth dinner that night, and we've got people sitting at all the tables to lead conversations in and around food. And Dan Phillips, our very own Dan Phillips, will be our keynote speaker for the dinner. And come and hear all about Dan's passion, his excitement for what he's doing, which is another way that Houston is kind of, on the leading edge of making a difference in the world. So come and hear Dan. He'll be speaking again as a plenary speaker on Saturday morning, and we have a fabulous, fabulous opportunity for you to be a part of a family that's working as a team to make a difference in Houston, Texas. See you then. Bye-bye.